exciting morning here today. I am currently waiting for Mum and Ronald to get here, and Uncle Gary and Nikki. They have been in Karratha for a couple of days. They're travelling up to Broome and they're here with us for the next 2 nights, which is super exciting. Haven't seen anyone from home for ages, so pretty stoked with that. They're probably only half an hour or so away, so hopefully they get here soon because I'm getting a little bit antsy and overwaiting.
Today we're going for a little boat mission. Just heading into Finnegan Island boat ramp now. So the weather has turned amazing. It's been windy virtually the last week. Even when I had a couple of days off, tried to get out and it was just terrible wind. So yeah, yesterday calmed up a bit more and today is even better. So we're going to take advantage. High tide is in about an hour, a bit over an hour, and it's actually pretty good co-efficiency for bite times. So I'm not going to beat around the bush. I'm just going to go straight to my old faithful spot where I've been catching those GTs, like the 3 or 4 kilo jobbos, and try and just trawl past there and get the fellas onto a couple of fish.
Yep, I'm leaning this way. Okay. There you go. Watch for bears. There we go.
What's that? Okay.
We'll do our best.
Nice. Might be a little like rock cod or something.
Yeah.
What do we got there? Oh yeah, a little rock cod. Oh, he's going.
She say nah. Better.
Got one.
One what?
A little trevally.
Oh yeah?
Well, geez, I'll tell you what, Ronnie lost Ronnie lost something good.
Yeah.
Did ya?
Yeah, the first bite. Napped it off. Holy
Bang.
bang.
Taken
Good one, Ronald. I can't fucking take you anywhere.
Shocking.
Kelly's doing the backing of the trailer. It's slightly challenging at the best of times because you can't see the trailer only through the reverse camera.
No, you're right. You're all right. Get it done. Keep going. How far do you go in?
Yeah, it's heaps, yep. Yeah, it's almost like this trailer, if you go too far in, like the boat just floats around in the front and it goes all over the place.
Could she be the best female backer in the world?
It's close.
Eh?
Especially this trailer is one of the most challenging because you can't see it other than your reverse camera. Oh, it's a good job. Good job. Yeah, about there, yep.
About there?
And then just put that little, there's a little lever on the top there, just up here.
That one there?
Yep.
There you go.
Sweet. Cheers.
Nice.
Easy done.
Done.
Nailed it.
This morning it's grip gluing time. Before I glue the grips on, I have to find the spine for the rod. So yeah, I will probably take the majority of the grips off, mark where the spine is, and then adjust it. Yeah, that's all the gluing done. I'll just put that back in the caravan and let it set for a day or so, and then yeah, you can get cracking on the guides and everything. So today I am spacing out the guides. I've got them all there, and I've marked them out where they're going to go. So yeah, I'll use a bit of masking tape, tape them on, and then see how they look. So the guides are all on just for spacing, and just mask them all on where they should go. Yeah, I'm still undecided on the colour scheme I'm going to go here, so I'm just going to play around with the stripping guide and see what sort of works. Well, that's one guide down. I've just gone with a metallic silver into a metallic pink and then black. And I'll continue that on down the track there. Today is day 3 of the charity rod build for Pink Ribbon Fishin. Yesterday I played around with a bit of a couple of different options for the guide wraps. So yeah, I'm doing a size A thread, which is the smallest thread, but I'm going over it twice. So the first wrap I do is just plain black, and then I go over it with black and the silver and pink trim. So yeah, the next step I'm doing is the kind of the boring one, where it's just continuing that first black thread on each guide all the way to the end, and then I'll get them all lined up. I'll put a reel on the rod, run some line through it, and just get and just pull it a little bit and make sure all those guides are completely lined up straight. Yeah, and then the hardest part I've found is when you get down to those little tiny guides at the end. Trying to get all your trimming done on them is always tricky. The smaller you go, the harder it is. But yeah, I'll just take my time and get it done right, and keep it nice and neat is the key. There it is, day 4 of the rod build, but I've only got 2 more guides to do the final pass on the wraps over, and do a little bit of trim, bit of metallic trim that I've got going on there. Well, it's pretty much done, as you can see. The wind has come in again, like every day I have off, pretty much. I've just put a bit of trim around here where I've got Old Mate custom rods and the description of the blank. And next step will be resin. Tonight's dinner, we're injecting ourselves with glue. It's come to that time where I'm running out of time. The possibility to get this rod down for the boat show for Chris to display it, the window of opportunity is pretty tight at the moment. Kel's uncle and that and mum, they're all travelling south through here in the next couple of days, and if I want to put a couple of coats on this rod, I have to do it tonight, which is a fucker. So, delicate hands. This is the part I hate, I'm just trying to do heaps of epoxy in one big spot. Pro rod builders are going to be looking at me going, what the fuck is this guy doing? It's all good. It's for charity.
You've got this.
So I did the 3rd coat on this this morning, so that's just drying now. Yeah, turned out pretty good. A couple of little blemishes that I'm not 100% stoked with, but I'm still learning, and it'll still do the job pretty good. But I thought, fuck it, while this is drying, it's heating up in here a little bit. It's 32 degrees in here. It's only 10:30 in the morning, so I've got me a little caravan awning puller, which is my I've made it my crab hook. I've got a spot out on one of the creeks years and years ago when we lived up here. I used to find a couple of mud crabs every now and then, so I'm just going to burn out there and have a look and play around with the hook and just have a bit of fun. So that's what I'm going to do now. Well, I've might have left it a little bit too late, but we'll see how we go. The tide is definitely out. Just going to walk over to a spot. I'll see if I can get across. It's this bit of a rock bar in the middle here, which I've had success with. It just depends on how deep it is. Nothing so far. Ooh. Should have bought the rod instead. Bit of action. Found this first sign of a mud crab, which is that tiny little one there. The tide's already starting to come in, so trying to just run around here pretty quickly, see if there's anything obvious I'm missing. Nah, only ones I've seen are little ones. Oh, yeah, stuck. Good thing when I do come here, this spot I always seem to find some sort of fishing tackle. That's in pretty good nick. Little silver twisty. Even got a little, yeah, it's pretty good. I'll use that again. Yeah, I don't usually talk to the camera like there's an audience on the other side. I started off doing these videos just documenting our travels. They are what they are. I don't sugarcoat anything or edit any swear words or anything out. What you see is what you see, and it's just virtually our travel blog. I just like filming. We both like doing a bit of editing, and I find that making these videos pushes me a little bit more to get out and have a look around. But since our travels, I've decided to take on a bit of a fundraising thing, and that's where I'm going to sort of reach out to anyone that's our audience, small as it is. I'm going to need everyone's help. For those of you that don't know, back in late 2019, Kelly was diagnosed with breast cancer. Everything changed pretty quick. Short story is she got surgery, lots and lots of chemo, radiation followed after that, and the treatment still follows to this day. Since that day, our lives have obviously changed. We decided that life's too short and all those sort of things, and packed up everything, sold everything we had, rented the house out, bought a new D-Max and hit the road. We make it work. We don't have heaps of money, and we just work when we need to work and try and find some sort of routine as a travel sort of working life. The thing since I've been on the road is that I wanted to give something back to the charities that helped us out, and the organisations that helped us out, and they still help us out to this day. And the one that sort of stuck out massively was the McGrath Foundation. To be honest, I didn't know really anything about it before Kel started treatment, other than it was Glenn McGrath had started it because of his wife had passed away with breast cancer, and I just thought it was a heap of cricketers that raised money for, I didn't really know much else other than that. But I soon found out how epic they are and how much they're worth, in the way of support and all that sort of stuff, and the care they give to most of the ladies, or all the ladies that can get to a breast care nurse. It helps them out dramatically. I wanted to figure out a way how I could raise money or support them in some sort of way and give back. And my initial thought was to make pink themed fishing rods, because I started getting into fishing rod building and I talked to a mate of mine down south, Chris, who is into rod building, for some advice about how to build rods and where to buy parts. Explained to him an idea that I had about building pink themed fishing rods and raffling them off for the McGrath Foundation, and he was instantly on board. And so we soon put a bit of a word out there, and it snowballed pretty quickly. Hopefully in years to come it'll get bigger and bigger, but it is getting drawn at the end of October, end of this month. A heap of awesome sponsors have come on board. We've got over $6,000 worth of prizes. It's only $5 to buy a ticket, and we've only got limited amount of tickets. I don't really ask anything of our supporters, but if you can do this one thing, is jump over to Pink Ribbon Fishin. Search them on Facebook, Instagram. Even on our old mate page, we would have shared a link, a QR code that'll take you to the website online, Raffle Ticks, and it'll go straight to our page where you can buy tickets. It's pretty simple, a couple of clicks, bang, takes like 2 or 3 minutes, and you're helping us out massively. Share the page, share the QR code. If you want a printout on the A4 size with all the raffle prizes and the QR code and everything, you can put up at your work or share it around on your email. Feel free to drop us an email or a connection of some sort through either Old Mate or Pink Ribbon Fishin, and we'll sort you out and be greatly appreciated. We've already got big plans for next year. It's going to be awesome, and the years to come is going to be epic, I think. So the raffle's drawn on the 30th of October. Whitey's Tackling Camping. So yeah, thanks for everyone who helped us out and donated time and prizes. It's just epic. We hopefully raised some money, and hopefully anyone that's listening can give it a few shares and throw it around. I'll put our contact details in the description, and someone can fling us an email if they want, and we'll send you the A4 prize sheet, and you can print that out and put it up at work or whatever. Email it around to your friends, something like that. Cheers. Hopefully by the end of October we'll have a good story to tell that we've raised a bit of money. That's it. Cheers.